Hello, 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 hello. Welcome back for episode 5 of Process of Elimination. We ended off last time on kind of like a cliffhanger, so I'm excited to get back into it. Sorry for being a little bit late. I had some stuff to take care of, and then on top of that, I was trying to get a drink and a snack and everything ready so I could just chill here for a little bit. But yeah. Last time, just as a brief little recap, we got into a fight with I always recap these, I feel like, in the funniest way possible, because I just do it based off of what's relevant to my memory, and what's relevant in my memory is the most random shit, right? So we got into a fight with the robot, with one of the robots, and we got we got into a fight with one of the robots. And then after we got into the fight with one of the robots, we were like, oh, we're getting visions. The visions are coming to me of somebody dying in their cell from something that the robot had. And we were like, oh crap, I gotta go check it out and make sure that nobody dies. And then we went to check out the robot's dead body. And we were like, oh no. And then we got fucked up. And then we got taken to a long hallway, scary hallway. And in that long, scary hallway, there was the robots also. That's a recurring theme here. And we were like, oh no! And then we still kept getting visions of somebody dying in their cell. And we were like, what the fuck? Why is that happening? And then we kept going down the hallway. And we were like, oh cool, we can finally get out. There's finally an escape. And then when we escaped into Rowdy Detective's cell, who was stabbed. And dead. She died. And then Doleful was also there, and he was like, what the fuck? Why'd you kill her? We were like, no, we didn't do that, you silly goose. But yeah, that's what happened on last episode of Process of Elimination. So we're just gonna get right back into it. No. Chapter 3. The Case of the Semi-Sealed Cell. Literally everything went so wrong. We're about to get hounded by everybody. They're none of them are gonna believe us because we're the silly guy. But we're literally just so silly in a normal and chill way. So yeah. Yeah. Sorry, one moment. Okay. Why not own up and confess? Because I didn't do it. I'm telling you, someone else is the culprit. I've been bound with rope and made to sit on the ground, as per Pasha's orders. The rest of the detectives crowd around and begin hounding me with questions. Doleful informed me, when Rowdy's corpse was discovered, you were at the scene of the crime, correct? Not only that, but the key to the cell was on her person. There was no other means of entry aside from that passage. I investigated the underground labyrinth you emerged out of. It appears to connect to each cell, like something of a mole tunnel. I also confirmed that it's linked to the same passage that SPX had come from. Who would have thought all that was under our feet? Huh. I never realized. There weren't any other entrances or exits down there as far as I'd seen. While it hardly matters anymore, it turns out Holmes had the right idea when she suggested we investigate the passageway more thoroughly. Especially seeing as no amount of hurrying would have been enough to save Rowdy anyway. Quit playing coy. When I awoke in the middle of the night, I saw that your bed was empty. By then, you had left your cell and slipped into the hidden passage, had you not? And asking me to halt my investigation was a ploy to prevent its discovery, I presume. My genteel grey matter has hit upon the truth. Wait, it's been a few hours since Rowdy was killed, right? I was shaken at first too, but if Competent is really the culprit, why did he return to the scene of the crime? It doesn't make any sense. Huh. Doubtless his light ran out of battery, preventing him from escaping out the passage. It'd be impossible to see without it. With no other options, perhaps he attempted to redirect suspicion with his abnormal behavior? A base and shallow notion, yes, but one typical of his third estate kind. Oh, facts. I'm not the culprit. Whoever actually killed Rowdy has to be among us. Untie me, and I promise I'll find him. We can't afford to stand around wasting time. All done with the autopsy. Cause of death? Trauma-induced cardiac arrest. Murder weapon? An SPX spike. Right in the heart, as you can see. Her death was instant. Impressively so. It was pitch black 4 hours ago, so to get such an accurate shot, this culprit's a skilled one. So the crime took place at 3 a.m. That means no one here has an alibi, said the girl, pointing out that Incompetent may not be the culprit. I'm with Bookworm. It's also worth mentioning that Incompetent was with us when the spike was originally stolen. Surely such trickery was intended to ensnare Sir Incompetent. By my troth, I shall prove his innocence. Hey, Renegade, can I ask you something? What? If you want the post-mortem report, I can send the details to your D-pad later. Why did you and Rowdy switch rooms? Oh, right. This one was originally supposed to be Renegade's. Oh my god, yeah, you should never switch rooms in death games. That's how you end up with that's how you end up with something really bad happening. That's like the first rule. Gourmet shoots Renegade a remarkably piercing glare. There's something terrifying beneath her expression. I can explain. Last night, Renegade told me he couldn't sleep and asked to trade cells. Rowdy saw how I was struggling to say no, so she stepped in to offer hers. It's my fault I understand. Thanks for coming clean, Doleful. That was very brave of you. So, can we hear your side of the story now? It's just like Dolly says, alright? Aw, Dolly. Aw, Doleful's so cute. My bed was giving me trouble, so I asked to switch rooms. I'm the type who has trouble sleeping in new digs, but it turns out the beds in all the other rooms are just as bad, so I didn't sleep a wink anyway. I smell a lie. There's not a single human who doesn't reek of lies. Maybe it'd do you some good to dull those senses a bit. No, I like the scent. Both people and food taste best just before they spoil. The right amount of deceit can make relationships even more delicious. But not even crows would be interested in eating something as thoroughly rotten as you. You're pretty harsh. Guess my only hope is to find someone who will enjoy eating me just as I am. Whoa! Whoa there! Chill out, buddy. Chill, please. Please chill. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Enough. Until you spill the beans on everything, including why you switched rooms, I'm going to grill you all the way through, for Rowdy's sake. Gourmet faces me and softens her expression. I completely understand how you feel, incompetent, but sit tight for now. Everyone is determined to catch the culprit. I promise we'll prove your innocence. Just trust me and wait here. All right. Some of the others are coming to my defense, but without any evidence in my favor, there isn't much I can do right now. Ultimately, my hands are tied. I have no choice but to wait here at the scene of Rowdy's murder with armor on watch duty. Sir Incompetent, pray be at ease. We have faith in your innocency. With only the two of us remaining in the cell, Armor speaks to me with candid concern. Even now, he's willing to trust and look out for me. He truly is an honest, kind-hearted soul. Suddenly, Holmes materializes beside Armor to chide me. What? Are you just going to sit around? Did you or did you not escape that maze to reverse this tragedy? But I failed to prevent it, didn't I? I'm a prime suspect now. What can I do? The only real option I have is to believe in my friends and wait. No, there's still another. Instruct everyone yourself and guide them to solving this case. Think logically. Why would the culprit target you in particular? Was framing you truly their only goal? The culprit's goal... Yes. If the passage was found after the fact, they'd have assumed the culprit already fled. Attempting to frame you was quite the risk. This indicates that the culprit had another motive in making you the target of suspicion. Without your abilities, the mystery behind this case cannot be unraveled. Only I can solve it. A small flame of courage is stoked within me, but nothing more. I'm still the suspect here, so my actions may only cause more needless confusion. I tried getting a leg up earlier, only to wind up ensnaring myself in the killer's trap. Is it better to join the investigation or sit this one out? I can't trust myself to make the right call. Sir Incompetent, pray, come hither. A number of cards have been strewn about the crime scene. Might this be evidence, perchance? Armor begins to pick up the cards scattered across the ground. When I see them in his hands, I recognize them at once. They came from Rowdy's Hanafuda deck. Oh, yeah. Rowdy carried those cards with her. She told me she'd often use them to try her luck. I was not aware of this. Beg pardon, but what do you mean by trying her luck? She'd shuffle it up and draw one randomly. If the card had cherry blossoms, she'd trust her gut. It helped give me some courage yesterday. Thinking back, that was our final exchange. To believe in my companions or suspect them. Thanks to Rowdy's insistence, I drew a cherry blossom and felt more confident in my decision. I'm struck by how profoundly brave she was, right up until the end. Upon thinking about how I'll never hear that lively voice of hers again, a pang of regret brims in my chest. I failed to protect her. Anyway, why are they all over the floor? They should have been in Rowdy's pocket. Hark, good sir, there is something amiss with this deck. Huh? He's right. There's something off about the cards he's holding. It's not just a portion of them that have cherry blossoms, but every single one. How could this be an accurate test of luck? With a deck like this, you'd wind up having to trust your gut no matter what card you draw. Wah, oh. But like these cards were not intended to test her luck, but rather a means to steal her resolve. Huh? What do you mean by that? Should one's conviction become steeled by drawing a cherry blossom, having a deck comprised only of such cards guarantees this outcome, correct? Therefore, by drawing a card from this deck, one is obligated to believe in their choice. What Armor says makes sense. I get it now. It's pretty on brand for Rowdy, now that I think about it. It's true. She never wavered even once after making up her mind. Indeed, though she was likely incensed by this turn of events, she would not regret trading cells in Dolfo's place. Of this I am certain. Hers was a truly great loss. Yeah. Don't worry your little head so much, bub. If it's a choice I'm serious about making, a card ain't gonna sway me. No way, no how. This is more like a push to pick the answer I'm really after. So take a card, and trust in your decision. Rowdy's words from yesterday repeat in my head. Right. I've already trusted in my decisions up until this point. Nothing's to be gained from regret, so I need to stop second-guessing myself and make a choice. The only path is forward. Armor, would you mind cutting this rope? My good sir, you intend to investigate? Yeah. I can't just sit around twiddling my thumbs. If Holmes accurately assessed that I'm a threat to the culprit, the case won't be solved unless I act now. A horrible tragedy has already occurred. I can't allow this chain of grief to continue any longer. Turning tail isn't a flattering look, my dear little suspect. Oh, relapsed. Renegade steps into the cell. In his hand, he clutches a knife. Renegade, what's with the knife? It's so our suspect will stay put. Things are shaping up to be quite interesting. We can't have you throwing a wrench into things. Now, let's have you take a nice, long nap. I shan't allow it. Armor intercepts Renegade as he moves in to attack me. I look into Renegade's cold eyes, recalling the first time we met. He strangled me so tightly, it cut off my circulation. A man like him surely intends to kill me. Ah! Get his ass! Get his ass! But then, with a muffled thunk, Renegade suddenly topples to the ground. I notice Bookworm standing behind him with the sizable book she's always reading in hand. Did she just hit him over the head with that thing? Help me! Help! Help! Help, help, help. He deserves it. He was getting a little bit too silly. We needed to stop him. It seems you'll be the one taking a nap, the girl quips, smiling proudly after demonstrating the self-defense technique Mystica taught her. Bookworm, what are you doing here? I had a feeling you wouldn't sit idly by, so I've been waiting to aid in your escape. Come, let's go elsewhere before Renegade wakes up, said the girl as she tugged at Incompetent's arm. We continue talking as Bookworm pulls me by the hand to a new location, away from the other detectives. Literally, he's just a silly little threat. Literally. He's just silly. Like, it's not his fault. What could Sir Renegade be thinking? Attacking his own comrades? The scene of the crime was originally his cell. I'm positive he knows something. How do you intend to solve this case, Incompetent? I will assist you, said the girl, her resolve evident. Are you sure, Bookworm? I'm the primary suspect, you know. You are also the one who caught Mystic Detective's killer. Even if everyone else is in doubt, I still have faith in you. Her voice is uncharacteristically profuse with emotion as she smiles at me. Right now, suspecting me is the obvious thing to do. That she would say such kind words to me regardless hits me right in my heart. I, too, offer you my fealty. Since our arrival, you and I have weathered many a storm together. We are comrades through and through. You guys, thanks for believing in me, especially when it'd be so easy to do otherwise. I couldn't be more grateful. I'm happy for you, Watto. This is all the result of your tireless efforts. While the situation may be dire, you have allies like these two to rely on. Lead the detectives, and I'm certain you can reverse this tragedy. Before getting started, however, there's a vital task you must accomplish. Do you recall what it was I told you to do last time? Finish off Renegade? I want to answer that. I want to say that just because I think it's funny. Just because I think he deserves it. Now there's an interesting idea, but perhaps too extreme. How about a more characteristic answer? One made with presence of mind. Finish off Renegade. There are currently 3 points of investigation vital to solving this case. First, we need to learn how the culprit entered the sealed room. How did the culprit enter the sealed cell? Rowdy surely had the key on her before going to sleep. What we need to figure out is how she was killed inside of a locked room. She's dealing 10d6 psychic damage to Watto whenever he says something evil. Stop. Second, we have to answer the question of why I'm a suspect. Oh, no. Oh. Sorry. I was thinking, like, why I was attacked. There we go. Same thing. Why was I targeted? The culprit likely attacked me before the crime, so I couldn't have seen it. And yet, they bothered to relocate me far away. That move was a far bigger risk than killing me. That, along with their motive behind framing me, will be crucial to solving this case. And the final aspect of this investigation is those cards scattered on the ground. Rowdy carried those in her pocket. There must be a reason they were left all over the floor. Let's investigate the crime scene and solve these 3 points. I just know they'll be essential to unraveling this mystery. Verily, let us sally forth. Okay, but please stay here, incompetent. Armor and I will examine the crime scene, advised the girl. Wait, why? I can't make you two do all the work. I'm coming too. Renegade is still at the Locus Delecti. If he sees you again, it's likely he'll attack again. Yeah, good point. I can't speak to his aims, but I highly doubt stopping him once would be enough to deter a second attempt. If I value my life, I need to be wary of him. Failing to do so could only mean danger. We will update you on Renegade Detective's location, so give instruction from the safest spot you can find, the girl urged with poise. A solid plan. Entrust the investigation to us, good sir, and issue your commands. Thanks again, you two. Hard to believe I'm stuck hiding from a fellow detective. Either way, investigating those 3 critical points and avoiding Renegade are the priorities for now. He may have provided me with an unexpected challenge, but this is no time to falter. Give it your all, everyone. It's up to us. Let's reverse this tragedy. Is there gonna be like a Renegade chasing me mechanic? Help me! Help! Stop! 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 That's so funny. That's so... Oh my god. Literally just a thorough, like, hater. I'm sure he has reasons for, like, being like that. Or, like, I mean, even if he doesn't, it's just funny. Like, I'm glad he's a hater. But, like, oh my god. Renegade has a marked incompetent for death. Renegade will chase incompetent, so maneuver him carefully to prevent others from getting hurt. Stop. He's too extra. He's too extra. I can't. Wait. Wait, can I not save here? Oh, no. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. I can't believe it said Renegade has marked incompetent for death. That's too funny. That is too funny. No saving during investigations. Okay, wait. Where is he? He's right here. His death aura. I can't. That's so funny. Where is incompetent? Okay, I'm trying to think of like the strat here. It's pretty funny. It's pretty good. Okay. Wait, but other people can go near him, right? And it doesn't matter. It's just... he's just unfortunate. Oh, not analyze. Inspect. Oh wait, did I not? Oh, hold on. What? Oh, if someone is in his radius at the end of the turn, they die? He's marked everyone for death. Jeez. Hater alert. There's a hater on the prowl. What the hell? The others are simply collateral damage. That's so unnecessary. Where's armor? Ah, down here. I have a feeling I'll wanna map-wide move him. Let's go into here. Okay. And then incompetent. Okay, I'm thinking about this really hard. I just don't want him to... I want him to come this way instead because it's like empty. I don't want him to accidentally kill Bookworm. I'm scared. I'm so scared. Okay. These marks on the bar above my head appear to be wire thin. This is surely germane to the case, said the girl, sharing potentially critical intel. Scratches on cell bars. If the cards flew out of Rowdy's clothes, that means some heavy force made impact with her at the time of death. This could be a vital clue. Huh. Analyze. Okay, he can. Cool. He can analyze. Oh, you're so smart. You're so smart and competent detective. That spray is so cute, the analysis one. Wah! Wah, wah, wah. These marks were left by thin strands scraping against the bars, which means the crime involved attaching wires up high and pulling them taut. This guy really likes wires. There's so many wire-themed murders in this game. Okay. Oh, look at them fucking it up over there. Okay. I don't know why he scared me. I got a little bit scared. And then inspect. Cool. And then inspect. Cool. You're lucky he's relatively slow. He's taking like a slow stroll around the perimeter, like, incompetent, incompetent, where are you? That's like scarier somehow. That's like way scarier. Okay, look at all of them. Look at all of us. Look at this. Oh, I didn't do anything with incompetent. Sneeze break. Let's see here. Map wide him back here. He can't get anybody. Right. I'm scared of moving incompetent. I'm so scared. I'm so scared. He's gonna somehow explode us. Oh. The hidden door opens noisily. With Rowdy's keen hearing, she would surely hear it. This may clear Incompetent's name, said the girl with relief. Cell's hidden door. The investigation has progressed. Doleful Detective is now intervenable. Hell yeah. The color and thickness informs me that this is one of the SPX's wires. Why is it so out of place? This demands an investigation. What the? Alack! That sensation! These are a spinner's webs! Such threats can cost a man his life in Mortal Kombat. I must stay on guard. What does Gallop? I kind of want him to analyze, but oh, he can't even analyze. That's okay. That's okay, Doleful. You know what? Oh, his... Oh, what? What did I do? How many MP? Oh, it's just one? Oh, okay, then I'll move him. Come here. I'm moving him over here so that he can inspect this. He's such a little fool. Does not even know a thing about spiders. Okay. I don't think, yeah, nobody else can do anything. That's okay. This is phosphorescent paint. It glows in the dark, so maybe it was used in the crime? Oh my god, I was telling you, I knew it was gonna be something with that damn phosphorescent paint. What did she find? Incompetent's testimony says the culprit brought the chair close to the SPX's remains. Assuming the commoner is innocent, this is a vital clue. That's a uncomfortable fucking looking chair. What the hell? New information, huh? I'd better CC everyone ASAP. Wow. Wow. Okay, he's able to be moved here. Am I just one too far? Oh, fuck. I think I might be one too far. Oh, no. Wait. Infer. Ah! That's okay. Is there anything he can analyze? No, Doleful. I can't even have incompetent search here. Playing with voices on. I do play with the voices on. They're just very quiet. Cause I hear the same like output that the stream hears output. So it needs to be like somewhat quiet. I also fucked up with this like Watto decision making, by the way. So how far can he move? Oh, geez, Louise. Okay, yeah. Let's get you... Where's a safe place? Anywhere I move him, he's just not gonna be able to do anything. He's just gonna be a little bit useless. That's okay. He can, like, analyze from over here, I guess. I think that's the farthest I can move from him. Okay. I voiced them with my absolutely insane interpretations of their characters. It's not based in reality, though. Oh wait, I didn't even think. Because how is he gonna try and get to incompetent? He's gonna go like that. Okay. Shit. Because I don't want to accidentally put him in there. It just feels like map-wide movement is sometimes like a waste. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Right? He wouldn't go like that. Oh god, maybe he would. Hold on. I don't want him to kill anybody. I'm so scared. I'm so scared he's gonna kill everybody. Like down here, yeah. I think that's slightly closer than like the top path. Yeah, the top pathing would be longer. Just slightly longer. Is she good at analysis? Oh, goodness, no. Oh my god, nobody here can analyze anything. It just has to be... Just has to be techie. Well, he can move. Every van in this game goes, hi! Isn't that like something so beautiful though? Okay, I'm gonna think that was the right choice. For my own sanity, I'm going to believe that was the right choice. There's nothing here for me to do. What happens if I fail to analyze something? What happens if my analyzation ability is not? I know. Because it's like, if I'm gonna... Okay, wait. Well, no. Nobody could be in the hallway or else he's gonna get me. The scary is gonna get me. Wow, I feel like that was like a horrible turn. Analysis complete. The metal shavings on the cell bar and bed chain match this wire. The culprit must have used this, then tried to dispose of the evidence. That means... nothing. Oh god. I know she's intervenable. I just don't know what to do. I just really don't know what to do. I guess I could do this, but that feels like a bit of a waste, does it not? Does it not feel like a waste? Who else is intervenable? Doleful? Doleful can't do anything either. Doleful can't do anything either. Oh no! Oh, jolly ho. Oh, jolly ho. Like, what do I do with him? What do I do with him? He can pick up that keyword. What? Huh? Is there a mechanic I'm missing? The red beam under techie. Can he? Wait, did he make it? No, his range isn't far enough. He can't do anything. His analyzation ability isn't high enough. I fucked up. I moved him one too far to this side. Yeah, I moved him already. Yeah, that's why I'm stuck here. Because if I hadn't already moved him, he literally wouldn't he have been able to... Yeah, he could have done this in one go. But now it has to be 2 turns. Which kind of sucks. Kind of sucks, but that's okay. Well, she's gonna be able to do it, so I'll move. I'll let him do this. Okay, I'll let him inspect. And then Techie will analyze... Maybe the paint? Yeah, let's analyze the paint. Fuck it. Who even cares? Fuck it, we ball. We can always change it if this is, like, superbly important, so... there we go. And then we need to inspect this, the keyword, and then Watto. Watto has a 3 analyzation, I guess, too, so he can also analyze something for us. There we go. Okay, this turn was much better. This turn was significantly better. Because the other one was, I was kind of struggling. I still need to find out a way to get this keyword, but that's okay. We still have 6 turns. Okay. Eek! This info hasn't been logged yet, right? I gotta tell everyone, quick! How very intriguing, mused the girl, imitating the genius physics professor of a certain TV show. Analysis complete. Signs indicate this paint was recently used. They likely smeared the murder weapon with it to facilitate the process of committing the crime. The phosphorescent paint? That's like badass. The fucking glowing like saber thing from the robot. The culprit pilfered what word was I trying to say? The culprit pilfered the SPX's spike. Even a dunce like myself can see that their plan required it. If we reveal this plan, we may reveal the method. SPX spike. Analysis complete. Huh. The spider webs are hard to spot in this gloomy darkness. By that logic, maybe you could hide something similarly thin inside these cells. OMG! OMG! That was a good turn. I learned so much. Oh. The culprit took the chair from the warden's room, chanced upon Watto, then attacked. How plebeian. Surely there were options aside from violence. Oh, the thing. What is that? What is that? Oh. I'm so scared. Let's just keep walking. Da-da-da-da-da. And let's analyze while we walk. Or well, there's something with an analysis difficulty 1, so I'll just wait to see if anybody else doesn't have anything to do this turn. Oh, his assistance is really good, so I will assist. Right? I can still assist even if it's they're non-intervenable. Yep. Cool beans, cool beans. And then they're all just, I guess we can map wide her to here. And then I guess we could also map wide them. Okay, we're gonna be good. I was worried. Unless Renegade starts sprinting across. Renegade's gonna be like, wait. He's gonna up his movement speed like 300 in one go. Okay. And now Watto can analyze. He takes his heels off. That's why he's so slow. It's because he's running in those fucking stilettos. No wonder. Stop. That's scary. That's how you know it's fucking serious. Okay. Cool. Cool beans. Analysis complete. This spike seems off somehow. Aha! It's shorter than the last time we saw it. Did the culprit use the wire saw to adjust it? But what on earth for? Yippee! Boost. Oh my god, that was quick. If you passed another wire through the loop on the spike's tushy, you could move it like a cable car to the bed. But how did it pierce Rowdy's chest? Wire attached to spike. No clue, ma'am. The heels like twin daggers? That's like... Honestly, like that's like awesome. That's so awesome to think about. He's catching up to me. He's catching up to me. Infer. And then... Or wait, yeah. Okay, they're the same assistance score, so it doesn't really matter. Or wait, what is the analyzation score that this requires? Oh, nothing? Doesn't need to be analyzed? This is the last thing that we haven't seen, right? Right. Yes. Cool, so I'll just prelim that then. Oh. How very intriguing, mused the girl, imitating the genius physics professor of a certain TV show. Okay, what did she find? What did she find? And can Watto analyze it? Because I forgot it locks, Oh, she didn't even find, okay, well, oops. I don't want to move him towards Renegade. That is not what I want to do, but that's funny. That's really funny. Infer. I should have made doleful assist, but I fucked up. Renegade Detective's terminal slayosity. Yeah, if that ain't the truth. Well, they're just chilling. I don't want anybody to accidentally be killed by Renegade. Oh my god. Okay. Look at all of them. We're all just hanging out. Oh. Okay. And then... Nothing else needs to be analyzed? I got it all? Wow, that was so much easier than the first one. Even while Renegade... What was it? He's like... Put me in the queue for death or something. What the fuck? What did he say? What did he say? I don't even remember. Don't mind me. I'm just moving. Yippee! There's not even any residual thoughts to get this time, even though they introduced it last time. Judging from the damage, the spike must have been inserted between the bed and the wall. Then, once the spike was in place, they somehow slammed the bed shut by force. That'd explain how the cards flew away from the body. Just making sure. I can't analyze that. Okay. Okay. I guess we're good. Oh, no. Oh, yeah. Okay. Cool. Wait. Huh? Wait, I'm confused. I'm confused. A mere commoner insisting we assemble? The insolence of it all astounds me. I take this to mean you've discovered the crime's true culprit, then? That I have. Huh. I answer Posh's inquiry directly. Normally, I might have buckled under the pressure, but I won't falter this time. This is vengeance for Rowdy. First, allow me to clear my name. I assert that it would have been impossible for me to enter Rowdy's cell using the underground passageway. Pardon? And why, exactly, would that be? There was no other method of entry, last I recall. There's a tricky issue with that tunnel. Something one detective particularly close with Rowdy must have noticed. That person would be... Gourmet Detective. Gourmet, would you tell us the issue with entering the cell using the passageway? Okie dokie. Actually, why don't I open it up and show you guys? With that, Gourmet climbed into the passage and began opening the door. As she did... Boing, 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 bow. Rather loud, isn't it? Right? And little Rowdy had such sensitive ears, remember? Do you really believe that she, of all people, could sleep through all that racket? A valid point. It's just like Gourmet says. Using the passage makes a lot of noise. So much that the neighboring cells might notice. Which basically makes it impossible that someone with hearing as keen as Rowdy's wouldn't notice it. Now wait one moment. How could the perpetrator make such a blunder? Surely they would have noticed the issue had they tried moving it even slightly. I don't think they were able to test it, since they'd risk crossing paths with me. I believe this crime was spur-of-the-moment gamble, which is precisely why the culprit made so many blunders. We can see similar missteps in the method they used to murder Rowdy. Their method, you say? Tell me then, what missteps would those be? Techie already recreated them for us, actually. You ready, Techie? Yes, leave it to me. The preparations are all complete. Techie has an aura of readiness about him. Still, it's clear the group isn't on the same page, with Posh tilting her head in confusion. Well, what have you prepared for us? Explain it in nobleman's terms, if you please. Posh, take a look at your feet. Huh? This is a wire trailing along the ground? How could I fail to notice such a thing? Looking closely, it appears to be attached to the chain of the wall bed? What on earth is the purpose of this? This is the wire we found inside the dungeon. I'm sure you know where it's from too, Posh. Pardon? Right. This wire is... It's from the SPX? It's from the wire saw. Because they use the wire saw term to... Okay, cool. Cool. That's what. This wire was used by a certain SPX to retrieve its spikes. The very same ones that attacked you, Posh. Huh? More was stolen than just the spike itself? Correct. It was obvious the spike was missing, so we overlooked what else was stolen. After all, it was just a small portion of wire taken. This wire is sturdy, but it's black, making it hard to detect in darkness. All the more here in the cells since they lack their own lighting. If you run the wire along the side of the wall to the entrance, you can manipulate what's happening in the cell without entering yourself. Has Techie always had heterochromia? This whole time? Because I just noticed. Has he always had that? Are you kidding me? What? I don't know why. It like, just when he was looking at me right here, it just dawned on me. What? Huh? What? Really? Are you kidding me? That's crazy. That's crazy. I don't know how I didn't notice that. Right. Just like Techie says. Before the murder, right before the lights went out, the culprit must have attached the wire to the bed chain and iron bars. It really is so cute. It really is. I thought both of his eyes were dark for some reason. So like the light eye right now is really sticking out to me and it's really cute. They then used it to impale Rowdy on the spike without going inside her cell. Slow down. How do you propose they used said wire to move the spike? True, it could have easily passed between the bars, but it's several meters to the bed. Wouldn't an accurate shot to the chest be rather difficult? Yeah, it would be. For the culprit, the trickiest part was figuring out how exactly to stab her with the spike. You see, the thing about me and playing death games is I'm, like, really dumb. Like, I always, like, struggled in, like, Danganronpa at that one part where you need to choose the culprit. I mean, I guess it's in, like, this game, too, right? Where they're like, oh, they lay out all the facts and evidence before you, and then it's like, okay, like, and then sometimes they even basically, like, tell you, right? Like, they basically say the name of who it is. Every single time I'm like, oh, I don't really know. Man, I just don't really know. And then, like, I spend this time, I'm like, how will I know who the culprit is? Like, oh, like, who isn't, like, I try to, like, metagame it. I'm like, oh, who isn't talking during this investigation? Or who's talking too much during this investigation, right? But I felt like this one was so short. I felt like this one was so short compared to the other ones that I'm gonna completely come out, like, blanking. Because, like, last investigation, they used the justification, like, oh, like, Downtown was using her, like, her skill in, like, being, like, a social elite in order to, like, deceive us, right? But, like, right here, I'm like, I don't really know. I don't really know, guys. However, I was able to recreate the method by examining the marks left by wires tied around the bed chains and cell bars. The culprit positioned the spike above the sleeping Rowdy by using an unusual approach, namely, it was sliding it, right? Oh, wait. Nope. The method wasn't that absurd. This trick used simple physics even a middle schooler would understand. Jeez. Okay. I'm sorry. My bad. I'm sorry I'm stupider than a fucking middle schooler. Which is exactly why there are marks left on the bed chain and cell bars. Oh, I picked it. I didn't mean to do that. My hand slipped. 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 Oh, my hand slipped. My hand slipped. Sorry. I was told I was stupider than a middle schooler twice. They got me twice. They're grilling me alive. I need to get out of here. I'm getting fucking cooked. Oh, I missed the text. Hold on. What's the text button? Oh, fuck. Oh, that's not the text button. This one? This one? Oh, nope. Let's just pretend that didn't happen. The chains extend to the bed's outer corners. Even if the spike traveled all the way down, you'd be lucky if it managed to stab the head or shoulder. Yeah, with a one-wire zip line, that would be the case. But what if 2 wires were used to form a track of sorts? 2 wires? Up/X? Ah! Cool. Thank you, Teddy. What the hell? A bridge, So they connected the chain to a bar, then pulled the wire taut? Wouldn't it be a bit difficult to slide the spike down that way? That's like crazy. A middle schooler couldn't do that. That's too hard for a middle schooler, so I don't think I'm that stupid for not understanding that. 2 wires? Yes. 2 wires could then act as guide rails, with the spike suspended in between them. The girl handed incompetent detective a replica of the murder weapon that she had prepared. Just as I'd requested earlier, Bookworm produces a spike with some wire attached. Just like the actual weapon used in the crime, there's a hole at the base of the spike where the wire can be fed into. The wire has been passed through the hole and connected at the ends, forming a loop. Thanks, Bookworm. Just like the replica she made, the real murder weapon also featured a wire loop, creating a sort of giant keychain. If we thread the guide rail wires connecting the bed chains and bars through this loop, what would happen? Let's test it and find out. I pass the 2 aforementioned wires through the wire loop at the base of the spike, then let go. Once I do, the spike drops a bit before wobbling back and forth, dangling between the 2 wires. If I let go like this, the spike only dangles in place. It can't travel to the bed like this, so an additional change must be made. Armor, could you adjust the knots of the wires over on the bars so they're up higher? Verily, my good sir. Wasting no time, Armor immediately unties the knots and repositions them much higher. The incline of the track connecting the bars to the bed is quite steep now. As expected, the spike begins to move. Like something of a cable car, the suspended spike slides down the 2 guiding wires. It's begun to descend. By adjusting the angle, the spike's weight propels it downward. I see why those marks on the bars are so high up now. Yeah, I noticed the scratches on the bars were much higher than on the chains. That's when I realized the track required a steep incline. The sliding spike reaches the end of the track, coming to a halt where the wires and chains connect. It's perfectly in between the 2 chains supporting the bed, dangling directly over where the sleeper's torso would be. I've grasped the general concept, but how does the wire remain taut? While suspended by that loop, shouldn't the weight of the spike pull the wires downward and cause them to slacken? Aside from the tip, this spike is remarkably light. So long as the wires were pulled taut and properly attached, they shouldn't give in. Despite its lightweight design, it's still heavy enough to propel down the track. If the angle is right, it'll make it to the bed without a hitch. Once the spike reaches the bed, all one must do is untie the knots on the bars. I leave the rest to you, said the girl, gesturing to incompetent. Alright, everyone. Your attention, please. This was the method used to murder Rowdy. First, I untie one wire. It was only threaded through the chain links on the opposite side, so its removal is incredibly easy. Upon doing so, the suspended spike wobbles and falls toward the bed, but that momentum alone wouldn't be enough to stab someone. The design of the bed, however, was exploited to compensate for this. Because of the way the wall bed was constructed, pulling the chain will cause it to close, like this. Grasping the second wire, I yank with all my might. The chain is pulled along with it. And with a sharp noise, the bed jerks up toward the wall. Once I let go, we can see that the spike is embedded deep inside the mattress. What was that? How did the spike stab through the bed when it was lifted? Due to the length of the spike, folding up the bed causes it to catch on the corner of hollow space where the mattress fits into the wall. Oh, I see. That's why the culprit took the spike in advance. They wanted to adjust its length so it'd get caught there. Exactly, Doleful. For this crime, the needle couldn't touch the victim while dangling, but still had to catch when the bed was closed. That's why the spike was stolen ahead of time, despite the culprit knowing they may be exposed for doing so. But an unforeseen problem arose, making one other condition necessary to pull off this plan successfully. And that would be height. As Teki explained before, the wire track's slant must be angled high enough to slide the spike over the bed. However, during the crime, the culprit found that their arms were too short. The track was tilted too low, and the spike stopped moving. This funny drawing of the culprit. They're kind of cute, adorable. Adequate height was required? Then how was it attained? Mayhap the culprit mastered the art of body elongation? Gaining sufficient height would be quite a challenge, yes. But there's a simpler way to accomplish this. The culprit gained height by using... the chair! The chair! The fucked up looking chair! I got that one. The culprit needed the chair in the warden's room to rise up the wires. The very same chair we employed whilst investigating the SPX? Yep, that's right. The culprit must have seen us using it and recalled it at that moment. Standing atop the chair, they were able to reaffix the wires at a higher point before sliding the spike down once more. However, it's here that the culprit made a fatal error. And what was that? Quickly, if you would. When they were bringing the chair over from the warden's room, they happened to bump into me. I definitely recall seeing that chair somewhere it shouldn't have been at that moment. Perhaps they were attempting to rid themselves of a potential eyewitness. From the culprit's perspective, it would make sense. So long as the culprit wasn't seen carrying it, they could claim to be on their way to the warden's bathroom. Wouldn't that be easier? Frankly, it was odd for the culprit to be in that area, considering the dungeon's layout. But at that time, someone was inexplicably at the spot where I was attacked. The same individual who killed Rowdy. And that person was... Oh god. Okay. Let me think about this. So they're short? That's like the number one thing I'm going off of. They're short? I don't even know if that's what the implication was. I don't know how tall the things are. Okay. We're playing Process of Elimination again. It's not Renegade because he has his stiletto heels that allow him to reach as high as he wants. I guess it could be Posh. I don't know how short she is. Gourmet is too tall. Workaholic's too tall. Doleful. I don't think it's doleful. I don't think so. I think if okay, I just think if doleful was to go out, it would have to go out with something like bigger, you know? Like I think he would either be a victim or he's not gonna die. Like I don't know. I don't know. That's just vibes. That's just because he's like a main character. He's the Protag's BFFE, and one of the Protag's BFFEs already died, so we can't kill off another one yet. I I could have been Techie. Bookworm? Armor? It could have been Armor. He's too tall. Uh, uh this is like genuine deliberation because like I feel like I'm gonna look so stupid when I get it wrong, but it's like it could only be one of like two people, right? But I don't see why it would be her. That would explain the middle schooler line. That would make it feel less like it was an insult. No, I don't need a hint. I think I can guess. I can guess twice, right? And still like live. This one is mean. This one is mean. Now hold on. Now hold on. Oh God. Oh God. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Now that like threw me off. Now I know even less. uh Hold on. Let me move my big ol' head for a second. Oh, I don't think I can look at the evidence anymore. I just have to remember. Okay. Okay, I just have to remember. I just have to remember. Okay. So the evidence we have. The culprit... The culprit... Okay. The culprit got onto the chair and tied the wire. Okay. The only suspicious thing that was not brought up in investigation was the rowdy renegade doleful room switch. The, I just somehow feel like maybe that's not relevant, or not relevant, but like if it wasn't brought up in the like end investigation. Because I know what they did and I understand how they did it. It was downtown. Oh my god! If there was any more possibilities for that, or like any more possibilities for answering here, bro, it would have been over because I am like absolutely like lost and stupid. Like the only thing we have when it comes to like a profile is they were near the SPX. Like I don't think it told me enough about like the culprit profile for me to understand what I'm supposed to be picking up. I mean, if I pick the wrong choice, it's gonna... If I pick the wrong choice, it's gonna give me like a hint, right? No, that's not right. Calm down. I've got to think clearly and find the correct answer. Okay. 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 I'm open to backseating now, just because I don't want to have to redo the whole investigation, which I will have to do if I get this wrong. Oh, shucks. It's because I picked wrong on that damn middle schooler question. If you want to just give me a hint, you don't have to tell me explicitly. Or tell me what I should be focusing on or thinking about. The killer does not need to be super short. Okay. Well, that narrows it down even less. Now everybody is an option. Everybody is an option besides Posh, who has proven her innocence. It's a weird thing to focus on because the point is not that the killer is super short, the bars are just really tall. I guess that makes sense, but... Is that the key to solving this case? I'm starting to sound like Watto. Is that it? Them getting the chair near the SPX was suspicious. Why would it be weird for them to be seen near the SPX? Think about the layout. Okay, so what I'm interpreting it as now, based off of your hint, is that it was somebody on the right side. You can check evidence with plus still. No, I can't anymore. I can't check the evidence anymore. Because I saw the map. Yeah, I think it's literally just my faulty memory that's like fucking me up here. Because if it was somebody on the like the or not left, the right. I'm so sorry. On the right side, the far right, then it would be weird for them to be by the SPX because they could have gone to the warden's room and then gone back to their room without passing it. But I don't remember who's on the right side. That's the issue. That's the issue here is I don't remember who's on the right side. That's the clue that I need. Ah, crap. It feels a little... Well, wasn't there only 2 people on the right? There was only 2 people, right? So, by telling me that, that's gonna tell me the answer, but... I think one of them... Was one of them incompetent? Or did I make that up? Yeah, okay. Oh my god, okay. So it's incompetent and... Oh wait, actually, maybe I can peruse this. So they split it up. Oh no, they're not? They're on the bottom left. Okay. Oh. Oh. Wait. So if they're on the if doleful and incompetent are on the bottom left, Then that means it has to be a girl, right? Oh. Oh. I'm being tricked by my chat. I'm being led astray by my chat warriors. Oh my god. Oh my god. I need to start, like, memorizing every single thing before I get to this because I. So. It was an incompetent detective. Uh. Uh. He was on the. Oh, he was on the girl's side for the night. Okay, he was having a slumber party. It wasn't Posh. Girl side. Well, I know it wasn't Techie. That's just me, like vibes alone. I mean, I could be. I don't think I'm wrong though. I don't think I'm wrong. Um. I'm so sorry. My dog is dreaming. I was too lost in thought that it made her start dreaming, and now she likes to bark in her sleep, so you might hear her a little bit. She's controlling the Berry model now. In this moment of, like, quiet deliberation. I guess it's just hard because I see it as everybody and nobody. Oh my goodness. Do I just have to go with, like... It sounds like bubble sound effects. It's more so like... Boo, 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 boo. But it's a really high-pitched bark. Because she's, like, doing it with her whole body, like... Boo, 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 boo. Do I just have to go with my gut here? Okay. Tell me this. If I pick this, here, I don't need the answer. But if I pick this, will I have to redo the entire investigation? That's all I want to know. I'm not asking for anything more than that. Or... No, just the discussion? Was it really like this? Was it really like that? You see, the thing is, I just don't remember if I saved after the discussion. I think I did, though, right? Okay. Wait. Oh my God. There's... I'm gonna need a moment. I'm gonna need a minute. I'm gonna need a minute. I'm Are you serious? I feel nothing about that. This information has made me feel nothing. I feel completely neutral on this information. This information is not going to change my life or affect my life in any way. Oh. Ah! 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 Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Sorry if I like totally mic spammed right there. That was just a lot to take in. That was a lot to take in a very short amount of time. That's right. It was you, workaholic detective. You're the culprit. You're the one who murdered Rowdy. Ugh. Despite being accused as the killer, Workaholic smiles, completely unflustered. That's a rather cruel joke. You think I'm the culprit on no grounds aside from the positions of our rooms? What about that makes you so sure that I'm the one who did it? This is just what I'd expect from a veteran detective. His reply is calm, and his voice is quiet. Before coming to this island, I might have lost faith in my theory and abandoned it. But I'm not hesitating anymore. I'll trust myself on this, the way Rowdy would have. It was odd for Workaholic to be there where I saw him because... it's not on the way to the bathroom. In that case, shouldn't Techie be a suspect too? You ought to be ashamed singling me out like this. That's true. If it's just based on room location, Techie is a suspect too. But the trick used for this crime proves Techie can't be the culprit. That's because... Nope. Okay. Sorry. Sorry. So sorry. 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 Sorry, y'all. Sorry. Sorry, y'all. I'm literally a incompetent detective. I feel so seen by this gameplay because it's so real to me. Techie uses a wheelchair. He's always in it, so even if he could stand, there'd be no need to fetch a chair. Oh. Duh. Duh. Oh my god. Duh. I don't want to believe it, but the only person who has something to lose by being seen near the SPX is you. You lack the height. They keep calling him short. You lack the height, so you panicked and took the closer route to the warden's room to get a chair. That's when you noticed me. And since I had already sent someone and was looking for them, you tried to have me removed altogether. That way, you could eliminate the risk of being spotted while simultaneously pinning the crime on me. Workaholic's face changes color. Though I'm happy to catch the culprit, my heart feels heavy at the same time. To think Workaholic would do this, I don't know. I can't believe it. But there's no going back now. I have to soldier on without faltering. You're still lacking a motive, aren't you? Huh? What reason do I have to kill Rowdy? Never have I heard Workaholic speak with such a cold voice. It freezes me in my tracks. He turns my way, pure ire etched on his expression. I've been working with the Detective Alliance since its inception. Why would I harm a fellow member? I know I appear suspicious. Your theory holds water. But accusing someone without a motive? That's enough to strip you of your credentials. Well, you see... Treating others like criminals without identifying intent ruins people's lives. That's the worst thing a detective can do. Well, incompetent detective, answer me. He rebukes me with furor, his threatening demeanor causing me to trip over my tongue. I can't find the words to fight back. My theory should be correct, but his harsh rebuttal makes me unsure. Did I really get this right? Stand firm, Watto. Your theory is accurate. There's no doubt that Workaholic Detective is the guilty party. It isn't rare for culprits to panic, their emotions running wild as they push back. Balking equals defeat, so stay calm and find the truth. Bolstered by Holmes's encouragement, I keep my face steady as I meet Workaholic's eyes. They haven't changed, still gleaming with ferocious, murderous intent. But I can't let them beat me. My theory could very well ruin Workaholic's life. But he didn't just ruin Rowdy's life. He ended it. I can't back down now. There's no way. Let me ask again. Why would I kill Rowdy? If you're so convinced I'm the culprit, tell me why I did it. Here we go, Watto. Focus your mind and think. There must be something important that we're overlooking. Did Workaholic really want to kill Rowdy? Oh my god! I figured it out. Oh my god. Oh my god, it's all coming together. The math is mathing. Oh my god. The room swap wasn't irrelevant. It was just funny as fuck. That's what it was. Oh my god. Rowdy had to die. Rowdy had to die because there's drama in the Discord server. You didn't mean to kill Rowdy, did you? After all, you didn't have any incentive to. What are you saying? Rowdy is dead, and that's a fact. What? Are you claiming that I killed her against my own wishes? Workaholic's right. Rowdy was murdered. He didn't mean to kill her, but she's still dead. Looking back, I can think of one underlying cause for this. The room swap. Before the murder, Rowdy switched cells with Renegade Detective, but you weren't aware of that. So even if you really had intended to kill her, you couldn't have, because you didn't know which room she was in. Welcome in, Mayura. I need a drink. I need a fucking drink, bro. Ugh. That brings me to another realization. This murder happened because two detectives swapped cells for the night, which means that Workaholic had actually meant to kill Renegade Detective. Oh! Oh my god. Oh my. Oh. Oh my gosh, guys, I can't read this out loud. This is too much. This is too much for me to handle at one point in time. I can't do it. I can't do it. Oh my goodness. Incompetent. Please believe me. I didn't do it. I. It's time to wrap this up, Workaholic. During our investigation, you secretly took black wires from the SPX and attached them to the chains of Renegade's wall bed. You set them on the floor against the wall so they would go unnoticed in the dark cell. That way, you could touch the wires from outside whenever. When the time was ripe, you went to Renegade's cell, took the wires you placed, and tied them taut to the bars, creating a makeshift bridge. That gives you 2 guide tracks from the bed to the bars. Then, if you thread them into the loop at the end of the spike, its own weight will glide it down. The knots would ensure the spike stopped above the chest of the sleeper. Then, after undoing one wire, it'd rest diagonally against the body. Last, yanking the other wire would pull the chain with it, closing the bed upon the spike like it was biting down. A terrifying contraption. This is how you plan to stab Renegade Detective to death while remaining outside of his cell. Emphasis on planned, that is. Since you never got a trial run, you didn't realize the angle wasn't steep enough. So to fix that, you got a chair from the warden's room to stand on. But unfortunately, you ran into a wrinkle. Me. You knew it'd be strange for you to be seen there, so you knocked me out and used me as a scapegoat. How does he know? Wait, but how did he know about the passage? I fell right into your trap and became the prime suspect of the murder in this semi-sealed cell. You successfully pinned the crime on me. But after all your attention to detail, your fatal mistake was not knowing Renegade and Rowdy had swapped rooms for the night. The crime was carried out remotely and in the dark. You never realized who was in the cell, so you murdered Rowdy by mistake. Workaholic. You haven't gotten along with Renegade for a while now, have you? That was who you really wanted to kill, right? Workaholic's protests trail before dying off. His silence speaks far more to the truth than anything else that's been said. This murder was a tragedy done in darkness. Not a soul noticed it happen, and even the culprit wasn't wise to their own mistake. The mistake of killing Rowdy instead of Renegade. That culprit was you, Workaholic Detective. Workaholic's mouth hangs open, but no words come out. He has nothing to say in his defense. We all watch him in silence. The truth has been revealed, but there's still something I just can't comprehend. Workaholic, why were you so fixated on killing Renegade Detective? I can't see a rational, experienced detective like you allowing yourself to get emotionally provoked into murder. What happened between you two? Well, you see... Renegade Detective suddenly bursts into laughter. As he speaks, he points at Workaholic, his face flushed with joy. I'm imagining him, like, bending over, like, fucking, like, one of his hands, like, on his knees and his fucking, like, stilettos, right? Like, one of his hands on his knees, and he's, like, pointing with, like, his mouth wide open. Like, he looks so dumb right now. I can't. Bravo! What a show, Workaholic Detective! But it's game over for you now. I've been waiting with bated breath to see how you'd talk your way out of this one, but relying on a lack of motive was your final swan song. I was hoping you'd remember your old self and show some defiance. From the bottom of my heart, I'm disappointed here. You didn't give me the slightest of tingles. What are you even talking about? I'm not following at all. Then allow me to enlighten you. Workaholic Detective may act like your average white-collar company man, but a decade back, he was the polar opposite. Isn't that right? Or should we ask all those children you kidnapped and confined in the name of justice way back when? Diabolic Detective? Oh! Oh shit! What? Oh shit! Oh my god! What? Oh, what? Oh my god. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Enough! Don't you dare call me that! Workaholic, settle down! Workaholic's voice grows coarser than I've ever heard as he grabs Renegade. I step between them, but his words are still ringing in my ears. This is fucking crazy. What are you trying to say, Renegade Detective? Workaholic kidnapping kids? There's no way. Yes way, actually. Diabolic Detective was the one who abducted you 10 years ago. Although... What? Although, the kidnapper himself has yet to realize that. Incompetent? It's not that strange, is it? After all, every detective on this island has had their life upturned by the Dayless Night incident. What is he talking about, Workaholic? Explain yourself. Don't listen to him. It's true, I've done my share of evil deeds in the past, but now... Some nerve, saying that after killing your own colleague? You were diabolic back then, But 10 years is a long time, eh? So now you act all innocent as a world-weary middle manager. Fantastic, Diabolic. I said not to call me that. Workaholic slams his foot square into Renegade Detective's stomach. Oh my god! Oh my god, he was just pretending to be a little, he was pretending to be a little, oh my god. He was like, oh, I can't kick this. It's so hard to kick it. Oh no, can somebody please kick this for me? Like, this is so difficult. Like, I just can't, I'm too weak. Oh, like little me. That's so much. That's so much. Of course I caught that. I have every single thing that he's ever said etched into the back of my mind, of course. I hear the horrific sound of bones breaking. The sharp crack utterly dispels his formerly weak appearance. Oh my god! 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 Oh, I haven't even been able to say relapsed because like there was never like a moment where like I wasn't like fully like in like. Oh my gosh! I'm like slapping my cheeks. Like, please wake me up. Please wake me up from this dream. Like, am I dreaming? Am I dreaming right now? Oh my god. Wait, this is the best possible thing they could have done for his character. Oh my god, I'm so happy. Oh, this is the best day of my life. This is the best day of my life. I'm so happy. Oh my god. Oh. So, that kick earlier was just an act? Workaholic goes pale as he realizes his mistake. So you really were deceiving us all along, Workaholic? No. This is all a misunderstanding. Back then, the old me knew nothing. Of course I regret it. Even now, I'm driven to make amends. It's why I don't sleep at night. Why I continue my detective work. Save your regrets for the judge. We all know the facts. You killed Rowdy. And I will never forgive you for that. I'm sorry. I don't know how to apologize enough. Once I'm in hell, I'll look up at Rowdy in heaven and continue atoning. At first, I think Workaholic is wiping away tears. But he suddenly whips toward Renegade Detective once again, his face full of rage. But you, Renegade Detective, I will kill you no matter what it takes. Even if I must become diabolic again, I swear I'll end your life. I know what you really are. Invincible detective. The most abominable monster ever created by the secret police. As if I would know what you creeps called me. All I recall is being locked up in this dungeon. You remember too, don't you, incompetent? We're both victims of Diabolic Detective's little abduction spree. Oh my god. Literally speechless. Literally speechless. Literally speechless. Wait, what? You were one of the kids in that kidnapping incident too? Just what are you two babbling about? Make some sense, you absolute nincompoops. Oh, I do apologize, madame. Why don't I fill you in some other time? See, right now, we need to focus on restraining Diabolic Detective here. I bid thee refrain from resisting, Sir Workaholic. 'Tis not my desire to harm thee. If you get violent, we won't show any mercy. Sandwiched by armor and gourmet, Workaholic looks to the ceiling and lets out a deep sigh. I'm not asking you to believe me, but I can't let you seize me like this. Not yet. Oh. He fucking sprinted away. He was gone. He was fucking gone. In an instant, Workaholic deftly slips out of their grasps before dashing into the passage the white SPX emerged from. It happens faster than my eyes can process. His speed belies the meekness he had presented up until now, and I failed to do so much as react. I don't want to accept Renegade Detective's words as truth, but there's no doubt now that Workaholic has been concealing his abilities this whole time. Workaholic, we need to go after him. Everyone follows me toward the passage. We've solved the case, but all it leaves behind is an intangible misery hanging over us all. So is anybody gonna check up on Renegade? Cause didn't like all of his bones just get broken? Is anybody gonna like ask him if he's okay? Or like you don't even need to like help him, like just like look, you know? Like, I know you don't like him, but Renegade Detective. I call out as we head down the hidden passage, my impatience getting the best of me. There's something I have to know. If everything you said is true, couldn't you have stopped Workaholic? What makes you say that? Your timing for switching rooms was too precise. You must have noticed that Workaholic had targeted you. Now, when did you go and get so sharp? Guess me picking on you really paid off, eh? So, I'm right? Yup. I realized that he was gunning for me, but I couldn't be certain, so I decided to bring it to light. From there, I riled Workaholic up till he was finally kind enough to show his true self. Shame Rowdy paid the price for it, though. How can you say that like you had nothing to do with it? Rowdy died in your place. So I should have died instead? Unlike her, I don't have any special physical abilities. If Diabolic actually got a shot at me, I'd have been a goner. That's why I asked Dolly to swap. He seems unlikely to die, even if directly targeted. Then again, I also thought Rowdy would turn out fine. A damn shame she covered for him and got snuffed out for her trouble. Workaholic really ought to respect the sanctity of life more, eh? Are you serious? Or are you just trying to make me angry? Oh, I'm serious. I wanted Rowdy to live, but at the same time, I'm truly grateful to her. A shining example of detectivedom to the end. Rowdy Detective fulfilled her life's purpose with flying colors. And that's it. All that's left is for us, who were with her till the end, to tell her story. Is that all human lives are to you? If you'd stopped him, Rowdy would... She'd still be... That's enough, incompetent. Now that we're on the move, how about you give that wagging tongue of yours a rest, Renegade? Talk again soon, incompetent. My guard relaxes as Gourmet, true to her nature, intervenes once again. Renegade always manages to trip me up, and I feel pathetic about it every time. But Gourmet is able to keep her calm, even while facing someone who is involved in Rowdy's death, albeit indirectly. She really is incredible. Thanks, Gourmet. Really. I appreciate you stepping in like that. I should be the one thanking you. It was you, not me, who ended up avenging Rowdy, after all. Gourmet's hand trembles slightly when she touches me. When I look closer, I spot tears in her eyes. Thanks for sticking up for Rowdy just now, incompetent. Sorry I haven't been any help. She wipes her eyes with her handkerchief, and in an instant, she's back to her usual, unflappable, beaming self. I promise we'll make it out of here alive. In the name of everyone who's died. Weh. Yeah. We've lost another friend. But we can't stop now. Those mysterious SPX sentry mechs, the sprawling underground maze, the secret police who built it, and the diabolic detective who kidnapped me. If we're going to unravel all of these mysteries, we have to commit to pressing on, no matter what. That was crazy. Holy crap. That was fucking wild. I did so bad on the investigation, but oh my god, that was so crazy. That was so good. Oh, I am also so flabbergasted because what the hell was going on? What the hell just happened? Oh my gosh. I like how Workaholic Detective is still alive and he's just like frolicking through the tunnels. Oh, I'm so happy. I'm so happy. D-smirk. D-smirk. Sorry, I'm so bad at this game. I also failed once. But that's because I couldn't remember the layout of the room. That was so hard. They expected me to remember so much. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I can probably only keep going for like another 30 or so minutes, so I don't know if I want to just stop here because this seems like a good stopping point. Quartering Duke, we're really in it now. Oh, oh, you're so silly. Oh, stop it, you. Stop it, you. Oh. Queen? Okay. Okay. I respect you, bestie. Slay. Slay, bestie. Queen. Okay. I'll read the Quartering Duke's message and then I'll stop there, okay? Greetings from the darkest corners of the web. 'Tis I, the Quartering Duke, Queen of Cyberspace. Today, I have an important topic for all you young ones across the country. To be precise, it is time we discussed workaholics. What do you imagine when you hear the word workaholic? Surely nothing positive, yes? But as they say, even a blind squirrel finds a nut once in a while. Therefore, being a workaholic is not necessarily a bad thing. Take my dearest friend, Uncle Workaholic. He had no purpose in life before he began pencil pushing. He couldn't even sleep, haunted by past traumas. Upon finding work at an unethical company, his life turned around. Every day, he'd come home dog-tired and sleep without a second to spare for the past. In other words, some among us find inner peace through the practice of being a workaholic. Ugh. All this acting like a proper lady is too much effort and way too boring. Enough of this. Look, the point is that Uncle Workaholic got by without having to dwell on his worries and woes after becoming a workaholic. Uncle Workaholic is so interesting. Like, that's such an... Like, that's... Like, what's the original Japanese text for that? Like, what is the... It makes you think. So you might want to think about if it's really worth it to have so much free time to yourself. Understood? I'm talking to you. Got it? Day in and day out, and day in and day out, day in, day out, day in, day out, day in, day out, and day in, day out. I'm talking to you, and your daily stream of worries and woes. Workaholic OG-san. That's... Oh... Okay. Okay. That was a lot today. That was a really big investigation and a really big case. That was like, I feel like things are like connecting, like all of the dots are coming together now. I'm excited to learn more about Renegade too. Wow, I love this game so much. It's so good. It's so good so far. Ooh. I'm probably going to stream again. Welcome to the chapter of all time. Okay. If this is the chapter of all time, I will stream Process of Elimination tomorrow, and I'll try to go on for like 4 or 5 hours, depending on like the flow of the game. And then after that, next Saturday, I could just try and play the rest of the game or try and finish. If that sounds good. I'm just trying to like, I try to like think it through. Or I guess I could even do like tomorrow and Tuesday. I could, or no, sorry, not tomorrow. Tomorrow is Sunday. Tomorrow I'm off. I meant Monday. Monday, 7 p.m. PST. And then Tuesday, 7 p.m. PST. Perhaps? Do you think I could... I don't think I could finish it in those two if I'm about halfway, but... Wow, I just want to play more ASAP, so I think I'm going to do that. I'll have my schedule out tomorrow. I'm probably going to stream Monday, Tuesday, and then I won't stream Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and then I'll stream Saturday, Sunday. And then maybe I'll throw in a Process of Elimination Gorilla if I'm not able to finish it on Tuesday. I think that's what's going to happen. We'll see. I'll post a schedule and all of that will be figured out tomorrow. But for now, that's the rough plan. I want to finish this game this week. Like, it doesn't matter how many streams it's going to take. I want to finish it this week. Even if I have to replace all my other streams with Process of Elimination. This is my niche. This is my final final game. Okay? But thank you guys all for coming. I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope the twists shocked you as much as I did. I hope you were feeling awfully flabbergasted. But I will be back Monday night, once again, 7 p.m. PST for Process of Elimination again, and I'll finish this chapter because Teddy in chat is telling me this is the best chapter of all time. And I trust them, so. Okay, have a very wonderful rest of your night. I'll see you all very soon. Bye.